Hi, I'm doing Paul McWhorter's Pico W lessons and I'm up to lesson 110, and Paul wanted us to expand on lesson 109 and do whatever we wanted to do. So I decided that I would run my server with 3 clients, and so here we have the server is running on battery. So the program is in main.py. My Pico, not Pico, my Cosmic Unicorn is also running on battery, so that's also in main.py. I've got my little whatnot, just a little Pico W that isn't connected to anything. You can I need to learn how to use a soldering iron, and that's running via web REPL, so it might be a little sluggish, and I'm also running the client on the PC. Now this looks pretty strange because I've got my Cosmic Unicorn and I've got that there, and of course they're only together because of filming. So I would be controlling the server over in another room or whatever, and I would just be looking at the Cosmic Unicorn, if you get what I mean. Right, so I will just demonstrate this first before everything falls over. Not the program, I mean everything on my desk. Right, we'll try red. Yep, red comes on. And if you notice, it says red is on in red. And then you can go red again, red is off. I can go question mark, and it says available colours are blue, yellow, red and green. I can go green, blue, yellow. Whoops, will that work if I have a space at the end? Probably it won't. Oh no, it didn't like that. I had the space. Oh no, I put a space in the front. Right. Yellow. Yep, that works. What else? Cyan. No, cyan. You can't have cyan. Right. So that's all working on the PC side. We'll go over to the little Pico W. We'll go red. Yep, it's working. Ooh, something rubbish. Nope, didn't like that. Off. Yep, you can still do question mark to see what's available, and I'll turn red on. So that all seems to be working. Oh, and I'll try turning red off here. No, that wouldn't work. Red off there. Yep, so they will work together. So anything else to be said about those? No, don't think so. Oh, apart from the fact that Paul, when he says red, he turns red on and everything else off. What I'm doing is, if I say red, I'm toggling red and leaving the others alone. So now for the Cosmic Unicorn. Now, my Cosmic Unicorn has 4 buttons, A, B, C, D. And I thought that's strangely the number of LEDs I have, which is quite useful. So I don't know if you can read that. That says press A, B, C, D. And to make it a bit more helpful, I've put A in red because that controls the red, B in green because it controls the green, C in yellow, D in blue. So I will press button A and see what happens. Yep, red comes on. Now I don't know if you noticed there, I'll do it again. It comes up off, on and off in red. I don't know if you can see that on the video. Yeah, on. Right, so we've got red on. I'll put yellow. No, that's green. Green, yeah, and it comes up in green. Green off, yellow on, blue on, and again, if I go back to the PC, I can try red, and I turn red off, and I can go over here and blue. Yeah, everything seems to be working. Have I forgotten anything? On the Cosmic Unicorn, because I had the 4 buttons and I didn't want to be bothered with any of the other buttons, because the ones down there are for volume and brightness. You can't turn all the LEDs off. If you want to turn all the LEDs off, you have to turn them off individually. But apart from that, right, I'll just stop that, minimize that, get rid of that. Right, so this is the client, which is the one that's running on the little Pico W and the PC. And do I have anything else to say? Oh yes, I'm getting the list of available colors from the server, and you can turn it off, require color, easy peasy. Right, we'll look at the server. Now the server, I've got a dictionary, so if it's red, I know I'm using that pin, and this bit here is a control code, escape code, that you put in your string, and it makes the next bit of text come out in that color. So that /033 open square bracket means this is you're about to give a control code, and 31 is red, 32 is green, 33 is yellow, 34 is blue, and then you could add something else. You can use semicolon 1, which makes it bold. So right, I don't know if I mentioned, that LED, the inbuilt LED, flashes on when the server started, but I was debugging it, so I moved those 3 lines into the true loop. They ought to be up there really, because it flashes on whenever it comes through. Right, I say hello. If the colour is a valid colour, i.e. in there, I toggle it, and then I set up the data string to say change the colour to that colour, whoops, then print out the name of the colour, change it back to default. Can't see all that line, come on, that's better. Change it back to default, and then it just is, and then I'm putting off and on depending on the value of the pin. Or excuse me, if it's question mark, I build up a data string that says available colors are, and then again I'm setting the color of I'm going through it, so I'm setting the color, and I'm writing the string. So for example, I'm going data string red in red, and green in green, and etc, etc, and then I'm setting it back to default, so nothing else comes out in a ridiculous color. Or if it's off, I just turn all the LEDs off, or if it's an invalid color, I just say it's an invalid color. Simples. Right, just have a look at the Cosmic Unicorn, which won't mean an awful lot to people unless they have a unicorn. Just setting up the connection with my secret password. All this is to do with the Cosmic Unicorn. Right, setting up all the pens, because it needs to have the pens set up, and then I've got this dictionary of, if it's red, it's button A, and that's the pen that you use, and green it's using button B and it's green, etc. So that is just seeing which button is pressed, and you return red, green, yellow, blue. And then that bit is just the initial screen. And the only vaguely interesting bit is I'm going through the pens, etc., which is there, but I'm having to sort them, because as I'm printing out, displaying A, B, C and D, logically I want it in the right order, A, B, C or D, while with the dictionary you can't be absolutely sure what will happen. So I'm sorting on the value, which happens to be A, B, C, D. Well, in fact it's D, blue, C, but it will sort in the right value. Right, so I'm setting the pen to the required colour there, and then I'm printing out A, B, C or D. So that is when I'm printing out A in red, B in green, C in etc, etc, and I'm putting that in a position so A is there, then I'm adding 6 to the thing, so B, C, D. Right, now this is where it actually does something. I'm getting in the message from the server. I'm taking the last word of the message, which will be on or off. I'm just clearing the screen, and then I'm setting the pen colour to command. Yes, I'm setting the pen colour to the right colour, as I did before. So if it's red, I'm setting it to the red pen, and then graphics, set pen, whatever, graphics, text. Oh, then the text is off or on. So that is when you're printing off. If you've just turned the red LED off, it prints off there in red, or on if you just turn it on, or in green, or blah 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 blah. So terrible explanation, but that's my video.